What's up and welcome back to my channel, R91 Motors. This is Honda CBR600RR 2010, which is obviously a generation 9, one of the before the last one, generation 10. Good looking bike. About the speed and everything else, the review is definitely going to come up, but this video going to be about one little issue I created for myself, but I see actually I googled the stuff and I checked the YouTube. It's not things, there is no videos actually how to fix this problem, or it's just a case when I'm only the person in the planet come up with this problem, but I'm sure that more people will come up, so that's why I want to make this video. To be, if you turn ignition on, so all the things come up in here, and you see the 0 miles per hour sign, right? As soon as I'm gonna move, you're gonna stay 0 miles per hour. It doesn't matter what speed I'm going, it's still 0 miles per hour. So I think I know what the problem is. The problem is actually one wiring in here, because when I reassembled the fairings and I took everything out, I think I actually pulled one wire. So I will take this fairing not completely off, just a little bit, so I can get access, which is actually in here. And you know what, maybe I don't even need to pull nothing out. There is a big plug in here which is going to ECU and all the stuff in a bike, and there is a separate wiring. There is a separate one up there. One is for indicator and another one is actually for speed sensor. So it's going to be one of them two options. It's going to be that wiring is being pulled out and there is no contact. That's why it's not showing me right speed an hour. Or a speed sensor is gone. So obviously if the speed sensor is gone, its position is somewhere inside in here. So honestly the fairings will come off, and I don't really want to do that, but that's the case. It could be a speed sensor. But if you did your fairings previously or whatever you did, and for some reason your speedo stopped working, I mean not just the speedo, it's just basically the speed of your bike is not showing correct, or is not showing at all. So I think the case, if the speed sensor is gone, is gonna play with you. So obviously if you go 50 miles an hour, it show you 20 or 100. It will sometimes show, sometimes not. Could be a loose contact as well, but you know, it's just the two options. I think is this plug in here, which I'm going to show you in a minute, or is the speed sensor. But I concentrate more to this plug, obviously because it's the first thing and easy access. So this is how this little plug looks like. As you see, it goes in here, and we've got this wiring in here to go up there as well, if you see that one, hopefully. So basically I need to put this one nicely back in here, but before I do that I need to make sure I do the, because the thing is this one is a 2-pin one, this one's got the 2 pins, and this is only one wiring in here. So what I try to do now, I'm gonna plug this in to one of them and just test it out, see if the speed come up, and see from there. Actually what I did is actually I was wrong. There is no 2 pins, there's only 1 pin each way coming from the speedo, also going to the speed sensor. There's only 1 pin. Yes, this is my big helper. So I turn ignition on now. Oh, press it and hold. So actually what we see, 0 miles per hour. As soon as I'm gonna move the wheel, sorted. He loves completely this bike. So my big helper. No, don't press. Nice, sounds really good. And yeah, so basically let's turn it off. Right, so basically that was the issue. It's just the wiring, because I was taking fairings off and everything else, and obviously I pulled the wiring or something happened, and when I actually tested yesterday and looked, oh damn, it's only 0 miles per hour speed, and I was like going at least a 50, you know, and yeah, and I was thinking what could be. I didn't actually understand from the beginning, and I tried to figure out how the actually speed works on these bikes. because we know a lot, like old school ones, they got the cable on the front, so that's how we measure the speed. Most of them these days, ABS model ones, they got sensors, actually ABS sensors, and the rear one actually measures the speed, not the front one, just the rear one. And this one got speed sensor inside, so obviously, you know, he reads from the engine, he reads the speed. And yeah, the issue is sorted. Hopefully you like this video. Sorry, yes, my little boy, he loves this bike and he always around me now. And yeah, that's the video. We sorted out. Now we got speed coming up, and that's the only issue actually. Easy done. And if you enjoyed this video, subscribe, smash that like button as well. And trust me, the more videos about this bike will come up. I want to do a review. I sold my previous R6 and replaced with this CBR600RR 9th generation 2010. And I'm gonna tell you is what is better on R6 and what's better on this CBR600RR. So have a good one and see you next videos.